Hey, welcome back, everyone. Today I'm going to show you how to make the Chinese barbecue sauce for your Chinese roast pork, and this barbecue sauce is also good on back ribs or regular spare ribs, the kind of barbecue ribs you find in your Chinese restaurants. And I explained this one time, but I just verbally gave the recipe, and today I thought it'd be nice to show you how easy this sauce is to make. And on the counter, you'll see I have everything laid out that's going to go in this barbecue sauce. Maybe I can zoom in and show you, pan across there before we actually make it. Right there we have a squeeze bottle that has some of the tomato shade, which is you make by if you can't find the tomato shade, you make it with red and yellow food color until you get like an orange color that gives the pork a nice coloring. And next to that is honey, and then these two are the jars that you can find in your Asian grocery stores: minced garlic and minced ginger, or you can chop up fresh ginger root and garlic. But that's a convenience that's available to you. And then just plain ketchup. I've used a good brand, name brand of the ketchup. And right next to that, you see there's a squeeze bottle of the hoisin sauce. I believe that's the Key brand that I have there. And you can see in the mixing bowl, I've already put equal parts of the hoisin sauce and the ketchup. I'd say there's about a cup of each in that bowl. So and then on the counter right there is the 5-spice powder, and you can usually find this in American markets also. I'm going to widen it out a little bit, and then I'll show you what goes in this. You see, in this jar here, I've already put some of the ginger into this jar, equal parts. So I'm going to put like a heaping 2 or 1.5, something like that, into the mixing bowl. So that's maybe a teaspoon, a rounded teaspoon of minced garlic and minced ginger. And then you squeeze some honey in it. I'd say 2 rounded tablespoons to start. And that's a teaspoon that I have there. And then the 5-spice powder is very strong flavoring, so I have just like a level teaspoon of that. Put that in there. And then the tomato shade, about 2 tablespoons. And then after you mix this all up, you can put this back in a jar and you can refrigerate this. This is enough to make, I'd say, maybe 4 racks of ribs, so this is enough for like 2 or 3 times. You wind up with little over 2 cups of the barbecue sauce. And you can see the consistency it has. What I do is I taste it, and you want it to be like a little bit on the sweet side. And that tastes like it could use maybe another tablespoon of the honey. So I squeeze that in there. And but by adding the honey, you can use sugar and honey, but I prefer to go natural with the honey. And then that gives it the pork and the ribs a nice glaze too. And you can look at my recipe that I have for the Chinese roast pork and follow that recipe. And also you can use back ribs or regular spare ribs. You just score the ribs, you rub it both sides with salt, and then you put this barbecue sauce on it. If you marinate it for 1 or 2 hours, that's good. Overnight's even better. And then you put it on a flat pan and cook it for, I do my ribs for 275 for 2 hours. And then I finish them on the grill outside. But you can finish it inside also, and for total cooking time for the ribs, if you want them to be like real tender for 3 hours on the ribs. The roast pork takes about an hour, 15 minutes. And you just, after the first 20 minutes, you'll see some water on the pan, and you just drain that off and baste it with this barbecue sauce a couple of times as you turn it over every 20 minutes. So there you have it. That's how easy it is to make this barbecue sauce. And I hope you guys try it out the next time you have a outside barbecue. So I hope you've enjoyed this quick lesson, and thanks for watching.